I mean, it's giving author, vulnerable as fuck.
Ooh.
It's giving 2-time Grammy Award nominated.
And winning.
That's
Excuse right.
me.
How?
Period.
That's right. Fantastic
It's giving artists. It's giving just the energy is big. It's beautiful. It's lovely. You giving me a whole look. You giving me a TLC. What's the expression?
Let me see. You know, I went on a little date. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, so I was like, let me get my
date.
You know, date be ready at 8. You know, whatever.
Okay.
I want to get my hair done.
Listen, I love it. You giving me a little.
And guess what? I've been thinking about 702. I've been thinking about my girl that passed away. So I've been like,
it is 702. It is that time period.
Ooh,
yes,
which is one of the best. I can't believe that girl passed away.
Yeah.
Bro.
Also, I just saw something. Monique was talking about her and from the Parkers. Mm-hmm. What's her name?
You talking about the little one?
Yeah.
Girl, all I can do.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about. Constance Bond.
Yes. Talking about pay us my money. Monique always talking about let's get some money. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I am so grateful. We always love to start with invoking the spirits. And talking, you know what you gonna do. We ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna ask you, whose spirit do you bring to your work?
Whose spirit do I bring to my work? Oh Lord, well, I guess my own. Okay. But when I'm performing, definitely my dad. I see him. He be whispering in my ear, go by her or go in the middle. Smile right now. Watch that wire. Don't trip. You know, and if I'm feeling like I'm stage and like the voice is going out and it's hard to continue performing or the crowd is acting weird, I just focus on him looking at me, smiling at me the whole time I'm performing, and he carries me through. I said, because you know he really wanted to be the singer. He used to sound like Stevie Wonder. He was really the singer, and he passed away almost with just dreams that did not come through. And I know he living through me because this was not what I wanted to do. I was supposed to be a teacher.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a teacher. So
you were at Sarah T. Reed, and you thought you were going to be a teacher.
Honestly, I even thought in elementary because I used to go and ask the teachers, y'all need a little help? That's my recess time. And I'm coming to y'all class, y'all need a little help? Y'all need any help? And I'm going to be a teacher. Then my sister came and stayed with us with her children for a little while. I was like, I can't be no teacher. I can't be no teacher. Children got a lot of energy. So I bounced around from major to major a lot until I eventually ran out of credits and ran out of money at school until I had to.
And where'd you go?
I was at Suno. And it was like, you ran out of credits. Like,
right, man, we need to get you on a track.
Nah, they didn't do that. They just like, you ran out of credits. What you gonna do? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave, and I'm probably gonna pursue music because I'm not about to pay for this out of pocket. I didn't have many credits left to go, but I made a choice. I'm happy with it. I hope it stay that way forever.
Right. I think.
Yeah,
I think you should be very happy.
I wish I would have got my degree. Speaking of, give me my honorary.
Right.
Give me my honorary degree. I deserve.
No.
Anyway, at this point,
Okay, so tell us your father's name, just so we can bring the spirit into the room.
Well, Terry, middle name Terry, first name Ivy, but went by Terry.
So that's how you got your name.
Tarriona, yes. My mama, you know, yeah.
She loved that man.
They just had to do that.
She loved that man.
I always know somebody was named after their dad. So my son Tarriona. Your daddy's name was Tarriona. You know, I wouldn't do that to my child. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, so we ain't gonna talk about the date.
Okay.
We can talk about the date?
Yeah. The date? It was okay.
It was cute?
Yeah, it was cute. I ain't gonna go to it.
Don't go on. We ain't gonna get into the business. Okay, well, listen, I'm not gonna get into the
it was
business.
Nice. You know, we ate.
You are the granddaughter of a pastor.
Yes.
How did that help to shape your work?
So much, because Papa was able to bring forth that word every Sunday and encourage people and get them through their week. I feel pretty cool knowing I get to do that every day. Bring church with me, because I honestly can't even imagine going to church every Sunday now, but I really feel it on stage. There's even moments where I feel a praise shout coming about where I feel really overtaken by the Spirit. But he taught me how to encourage people, how to draw them in. And my grandmother.
It's really an artistry, huh? It's like to preaching is like the art and the science. Obviously, the science is probably the book, the pages.
It's all of it, honestly. You need it all. You need it all, because there's moments whether even the music could go out and you still need to connect with the people. It's so many mental things is going. I can't imagine what Beyonce going through. So many mental things is going on in your head while you're doing the show.
You gonna see her next week?
If somebody gift me with a free ticket.
Oh, Nate got that?
I'll go.
Big Nate.
You know why? Because I don't want to spend a lot of money for a ticket and still not have a great seat.
Yeah.
And I feel as though with how expensive the tickets are, that I would spend a lot and still not have the best seat that I would want.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. I need to get
going?
on. Yeah, I need to get on
somebody's. Like the people on the internet.
I need to get on somebody's website and order something. I don't know if it's gonna be silver.
You don't have to, you know.
I'm a Virgo though, and
when
she
your
already. It was last Friday, the 15th.
Okay, that's my daddy's birthday.
Come on,
Daddy,
Daddy's in the building.
Yes, I'm September 2nd.
Oh, okay, so you're a Virgo too. She already gave you the call.
I can't stand them Virgos.
Yeah,
man.
We are terrible.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. We got some shit with us.
Oh my God, it's so hard. I ain't gonna be embarrassed to tell people what my sign is. I'm like a naggy woman.
Ooh, don't do that to us.
You think so? You think you are?
I ain't nagging. No.
You don't see me.
I ain't nagging.
You see, laid back.
I'm too cool. Yeah, I'm too cool. That's that LA. That's the California.
But I could be friends with Virgos for sure. I can definitely be friends because we
I don't
understand
know many
each other.
Men Virgos.
I hear that they are something to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a best friend male Virgo though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where he at? I mean, no, not like
the
that.
Virgos, you know.
No, not like
no, he cool. He just
like he's still around.
Oh, yeah, we're not best friends, but like he's still around. He's doing well.
Oh, okay.
Virgos, man, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, we be asking some very direct. Very something
We need
else.
friends.
Well,
we need friends.
I am grateful for my friends.
Yeah, they got it because they hold up that mirror for you.
Right. Yeah. We don't be want to hear it
until
we want to hear it. Though.
Until we want to hear it,
and then we'd be like, "Oh, I'm so grateful. Yeah. Thank you." Okay, so I have a number of things I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about ritual. Okay. I also want to talk to you about the style. What is it? Style me.
Style like you.
Style like you.
I did it years ago. Where I took off your clothes and asked an interview.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Well, I want to talk to you about it because I'm all about like.
Would you do it though?
Body positivity. You went in.
Would you do it?
I would definitely do it. I would go further.
You would take off all the clothes.
I would take off all the clothes.
Girl, I'm about to be out here with my little stuff out front of all this damn people. I barely wanted to do it when I heard about what it was.
I loved it.
Oh, my clothes.
Man, and it really went with, like, to me, I saw that, and then, like, the vulnerable as fuck. Like, it was just, like, such a vulnerable.
I can't believe I really did that.
You did. So, okay, it was a interview, yes. But you started off with hella clothes, like 5 scarves.
Yeah, but I normally be wearing a lot of clothes like that normally, so that it was cool to me that I get to take off all of them. I probably will probably 1 or 2 more things extra that I normally would.
And then by the end of the interview, you took it off. Now let me ask you though, who do you see like? We'll talk about your music in a second, but like as far as style and expression, what's the genealogy that who do you say like you look to?
The thrift store, period. Yeah, every now and then I'll go, look up like Tierra Whack. I could never find clothes like Tierra though. Tierra Whack style is so freaking cool. Probably influencers, but mostly just putting stuff together. I have a room just
because you are the influencer of so many people when it comes to style. I'm just like,
I don't even think of it like that. That's crazy.
Really?
Especially since I could just do so much with it. Cause
it's like, ooh, I want to give a funky look like
yeah,
Tank.
some
I want to
people
give Tank today.
They get stuck in
that's
it.
That's how people wake up though.
They get stuck. And I like they're like, this is my look. I have to dress like this. I'm not about to do that. Don't look at me and just think that because I love soul music, you're gonna just always see me in my little afro or something. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And because I have so many sisters, that's what really influenced me. My sisters. My sister took me to the thrift store for the first time and gave me a bunch of shirts and big ties, and I was like, okay, that's my style. Of course, my mom thought that I was very gay because I had not only did I wear male shirts and ties, but I also was walking around with like a male haircut, lining.
Wait, did she ask you?
She was like waiting for me to tell her.
She never asked.
No, she just asked my sisters.
Oh, my dad definitely asked me. He asked me at one point. He was just like,
asked me that. Somebody gonna tell you they gonna tell you that. Asking me that, but like no, if anything, she helped me find my style, and after that, I just started navigating. This the thrift store is my own self, trying to put all type of patterns and crazy stuff together. But I'm in an age right now where I'm all about a sexy dress, but never on stage. On stage, I can't imagine looking sexy. I like to feel cool, comfortable, fly. Heels, I can't even imagine. I just get them a trim. I gotta be comfortable on stage.
So you don't have a stylist? You style yourself?
Yes. Well, I'll just have somebody make clothes for me if I need to sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to all of you.
Blue used to make a lot for me, and now a new young lady named Tyra.
In the city?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. Come on. So in the interview, you start taking your clothes off and you start talking about, just how you felt about your body at the time. Has that since changed?
A little bit. I gotta watch it again to see how much changed.
Right. Well, and I think because so many of us, and for me, I feel like I have huge hips, right? Like
when you said I was like, damn. I was like, but I'm right now.
Right.
Not like not the negative. I was like, damn, I didn't know she was living like that.
And my mom definitely. So I get my body from my mom, and my mom had huge hips. And
you like the way you look naked?
I do.
You like the way you look more naked or with clothes on?
I like the way I look with tight clothes on.
That's how hippie people feel.
Yeah.
Because they be like, I look bigger because of my hips, so I need to put on something slim so you can know. That's how my hairstylist feels.
Yeah, and I'm like, I need it to be tight. I need to, it feels good.
I gotta follow you on Instagram and see what type of dresses you be wearing.
Yeah, it feels real good. And, but it took me a long time to figure out how to style myself, like what clothes, what fabrics look good on me, right? And I think there's such my homegirl, Tanika, she taught me there's a difference between like fashion and clothes and style. And definitely. Your style is just impeccable. Whoa. And I know I don't want to like just keep, but it's just crazy. So impeccable.
You should come in my closet.
I want to.
It's insane.
I want to.
It's a whole room.
Oh my God.
And I can't throw nothing away because everything's so special to me. And somebody made it, so I kind of keep a lot of junk, but not like junk.
And then you look at it and it's just like a big old piece of fabric.
And
but then you put it on.
I'm going to need it someday. That's how I feel like all my crowns, all my like little stupid stuff. I'm like, I'm going to need that someday, so I keep it all. I feel like my mom always say, you always got some clothes coming delivered to the house. I say, Ma, I always have an event.
Right.
I need clothes. Right. I always have an event.
That's how I feel. I always need something to put on.
I really need to follow your Instagram.
And then the day I needed to put some shit on, I got me a whole little t-shirt on.
And I love to buy people clothes.
Yeah, I do. Oh, is that your love language? Giving gifts?
On a slick.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you like to receive love?
I like words of affirmation.
This is for the gentleman.
He know because that's all he do is tell me how pretty and fly I am. But now it's time for other things.
Well, tangible things. Tangible things.
Other things, you know what I'm saying? We're getting older. We're getting little.
Right. Wow, listen, I was like, oh, we're gonna have to figure out, we gotta bring the energy, And then you started talking about flowers and semen and pollen. Like,
that's what pollen is.
And I knew we were gonna have a good time. So
that's what pollen is.
So we are talking about bodies. And how do you think, like, what would you tell Little Tank? Baby Tank.
Oh, I still probably tell her the same thing.
Well, no, as it relates to body.
Oh, as it just body?
Because I think there's so many of us who, right now we living in maybe it's getting close to the post-BBL, but, people are still really struggle with their body and really struggle with...
The internet makes it even worse. The internet makes it worse because I wrote a new poem. I love the poem so much.
Do you have it? Share it with us.
It's not in my mind yet because it's so new, but it's so pretty. And the hook is so pretty, and it's like, no, nothing shines quite brighter than your soul. It's so pretty. I just love it so much. But I'm talking about how I just wake up to the internet to a sea of beautiful women and unattainable beauty standards. I buy all the products they endorse, but I never look like that. And I just love the poem so much because a lot of people feel that way. We're about to buy it so that hopefully that it's going to work on us like it's working on your little beautiful self. And you're just waking up like, damn, y'all really staying in shape like this? Y'all breasts, y'all teeth, y'all makeup, y'all lace front, y'all hips, everything is looking perfect. Are y'all serious? Like, dang. And it, it's like, wow.
We were talking about, as someone who's not from New Orleans, what do I love about the city? That's actually one of the things that I really loved about the city, that when I saw the women in the city, it felt like there wasn't a level of I was coming from like New York and LA, and there wasn't a level of Like it was like you could be yourself in all of the ways, and it was
Definitely.
okay. And it's
Especially
actually
at a
the
second
key
line.
at a second line.
Baby, you don't see more bodies, more shapes, more. And they be, you know, and everybody really feel like they own. Like, because our city is so special, everybody feels like a celebrity. We're not even gonna go too crazy over a celebrity,
Right?
Because we feel like we are celebrities. That you're lucky to be here with us. And we don't. I mean, I'm not saying that the industry doesn't exist here in New Orleans, but we don't. You're not gonna see too many BBLs here because honestly, everybody's trying to get their rent, get their turkey neck and their crawfish. You know what I'm saying? We not really too much focused on the plastic surgery of it all. We like our bundles,
Right.
our very long lashes,
Right.
Our outfit from Beauty Mart. You know they got certain. You know there's a realm that they do that, but I personally not. I don't know too many people that's in that realm too much.
Same. And so I think that that's one of the things that as the podcast and just as an organization, we just trying to make sure people know, like, man, just love yourself. Our key to, I think, freedom and practicing freedom is like loving ourselves and loving our people.
Yeah. Did you have Frida on here yet?
Did it what?
Frida. Did you get Frida on here yet?
No, not yet.
That sounds like such an episode for free. Like, you know, look who is the queen of our city. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's accepting themselves truly, like
in all of the facets.
In all the facets. That's how you and it is accepted by women and men. So that's how you know just where we coming from down here. Like, it definitely is that authentic self. We're gonna love you for that. Yeah. It's the reason why Super is so big. Like, people fell more in love with her personality than anything, you know. And Frida he's called the Queen Diva, but in person he's not divalicious like that. He's very cool, mild mannered, actually. Chill.
Yeah. And just like confident. Like,
it's all about the confidence here.
All about the confidence.
The smallest girl be shaking that ass at that second line, killing it. You know, like all the biggest, like, it's all about the confidence. We'll love you for that.
One of the things that you did in thinking about what is the most special things and like highlighting those special things, you just went on in what seemed like a tour of like the southern region.
That was dope.
It was called Ritual and it's for PBS, right?
Yes.
How did you come up with like that concept?
I didn't come up with that concept. They called me.
Oh, and they said you the one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Pretty
that.
much. I am thinking about putting like my own little situation together.
Hello.
But this particular,
you heard it here first.
Yes, but this particularly, they called me with this, and I love it. I always tell people it's the job I never knew I wanted. It was so cool. I learned so much. I was able to talk to so many people I never knew, and it was just dope. And it didn't take too much stress off me. It just was great.
So you were talking with artists, musicians from...
Not even artists, musicians, regular people that just have a specialty in their life of what they're doing. That perhaps
culture, but talking about culture, right?
Yeah.
And like what makes the South special. Yes, then you went to Texas and you talked to the folks talking about corridos. They played right in front of me. I ate their food. Like, what an adventure. What was your favorite?
My favorite, probably learning about the Mardi Gras black masking down here, because that's they in their own little world. They have their own little lifestyle. If you dating somebody that's in that world, you about to be married to the lifestyle of it, like, for real.
Practice.
They so in the moment that the festivities are over, practically.
Yeah.
So it's a lifestyle. It was cool to learn about that, because I feel like I didn't grow up in that culture. I was really in church on Super Sunday and stuff.
And what was even on, right? So what was that given growing up?
Watching it?
No, just like even like what you thought about it, watching it from inside the church, you know?
Just learning so much. Never really knew that they called it black masking, and everybody, and it was a very controversial episode, because there are so many people that have their own idea of what the origin of black masking is. Some people believe that we were already here before, and that we're not dressing up, that we are that, and that this is just what it is. Some people believe that we're paying homage to the Native Americans that were already here, and that we helped each other. So there's so many different stories, but none of us was there. Right. So you don't know. Right. But if you want to celebrate what's going on right now and continue the culture, more power to you. I love it.
And I think it's also probably the power of like having whatever your origin story to the different tribes, right? Some people probably think, like you said, there's different origin stories that people have.
Yeah.
So I would love to just hear more about growing up in the church. I feel like that's something so, I don't want to say it's foreign to how young people are growing up right now.
It is.
But yeah, like that's not something, I feel like it's you give away your age a little bit, not you, but me, right? When I say, oh, I grew up in the church, right? It's like, that's not necessarily what young people are going through because
they should though,
because their parents aren't,
because they're not at church. Even though they was at church, they not there like they want their children there. And me personally, even though I don't go to church every Sunday, if I have a baby, like I don't know, like things may change a bit. Something gonna happen. We gotta worship something. We have to believe in something because church gave me a moral compass, which is missing a lot. You know, a respect for the elders. You know, a decency and order. Just how you handling things. It gave me things because it was its own little union. It was its own ritual, and we all needed that. Especially with today, like it's obvious y'all ain't growing up with nothing. Feel like you got to answer to nothing.
Right.
You don't answer to nobody or nothing. So you need that.
And that's a part of what we, in our organizing work and thinking about, like, what are the values that we do, that we sort of operate on, and just respect for each other, respect for human life is a part of what we're really trying to push out.
I don't know how we're going to do it. It got to be a thing, though, because they're not going to be going to church every Sunday like they was before. But some type of moral gown got to be, something got to happen.
Maybe they're going to a Tank concert.
Yeah, they're going to get God there, but...
What you say?
It ain't every week. It ain't every week, Daddy. Some got to change. Shoot, something got to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I love when I randomly see you like uptown or like kind of far away. I'll be like, oh my God,
people think I'm not supposed to be like walking around the city, my own city. What you doing here? Where your body going?
I kind of feel that way. I'll be like,
I thought you moved to California. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, when they ask me that, I say I'm home just like you home. Ain't your mama here? My mama here, my brothers and sisters here. My home is here. I built my first home here. You know what I'm saying? I want to be home. I love home. This is where I'm at, and I am allowed on Frenchman.
Right.
I am allowed at the snowball stand. You know what I'm saying? I am allowed. Yeah, that's crazy. And free to live not even too far from me. Like we here.
Yeah. Just so for those who just want to follow the Tank trail, give me your top 3 like places where you like to not necessarily hang because we ain't gonna give it all away, but restaurants.
Oh, I do love Moro's. I love their gumbo, and I love their barbecue shrimp.
Okay.
Right? And if I'm having a big party, I could text him in advance, let him know I'm coming, and he will make it so special and make sure we're taken care of. I love that. I like Fleming's. It's not necessarily local, because anywhere I'm on the time, I like to go there. And another place that's local that I really like, that's good. Any, basically, corner store, they have a turkey neck. You know what I'm saying? They all taste the same, just about. Turkey neck and get you some like seafood right quick. I know that I'm really like hitting a low point in my life if I get a pig foot. I know that I'm pretty low.
But it's you right there. Yeah. You right there.
But I'm happy. I'm low and happy. I'm like, cause you know what I be thinking? Damn, bitch, you eating a pig foot. That's a pig foot. Ow! So I try not to do that too often. But it wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not against it though. With some potatoes and a sausage. Ew. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know, like, dang, for real.
Right.
Nah, you can't do that too much.
Right.
You can't eat a pig's foot.
No,
on
because
a consistent
they just
level.
Taking it out the.
You eat pig feet? You don't seem like it.
No, I absolutely don't. In fact, I was just listening to something else. I have.
And you don't like it?
No. I grew up 7-Day Adventist, so I actually had never tasted pork before I came to the city.
Damn, it'll do that to you.
Man,
so
listen,
do you like pork now?
Absolutely.
That's right.
Now, what I can't hit a pork chop like that. I've had one in my life.
Man, look.
That
sounds be good. But guess what, though? I don't buy pork, though. Not saying, like, I don't buy it, but, like, I just don't be buying, like, bacon like I grew up on.
You just buy a pig
pork
feet.
chop. You know what I buy for the house? I buy some sausage when I'm about to make some jambalaya, though. But I don't just be like, I'm buying some pork chops.
Oh, wait, so you cook?
Every now and then.
Oh, what you be making?
I make basic things like jambalaya and some baked chicken and some green beans, or some dirty rice with some baked chicken and some green beans, or some macaroni and cheese with some baked chicken and some green beans.
But like, the baked chicken is sound. Oh, listen, I don't know how to cook at all. I want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. But
I wouldn't marry you.
Listen. It's a lot of other things I can offer other than cooking.
No, you can't cook.
But here's what I say. No, here's what I say is I like to say I don't know how to cook because then when I put it together.
Would you marry you?
I would absolutely marry me. I would have married me 10 years ago.
Okay, tell me why.
Why?
Yes.
I'm a faithful, God-fearing. I'm gonna pray you out of something.
Ooh.
Period. Yeah.
But you can't cook though.
I'm gonna put it up. No, I'm gonna get it out the mud. Yeah, I'm gonna learn. I mean, cooking. You only gotta have 5 dishes.
So what can
Look, my mama had spaghetti on lock.
Oh,
you know, you had spaghetti at least once a week. What else did you have growing up?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love my mama made the roast, gravy and rice, potato salad.
You had that what? Once a week, once every 2 weeks?
Honestly, probably like once a month. I feel like because the roast could.
Yeah, you only really had like 7 dishes. Really, you gotta have 5, 7 dishes.
Yes, my mama. I like my mama cooking, and I love that when I'm coming home from the road, I just call up, Mama, can you make me a little gravy right for that? She said, all right. You know, I'm cash out.
Happy, huh?
Oh, I love that. Now I would have married her.
Would you marry you? See, get out of here. That's why you asking me, would I marry me?
I would need to do some things for me to marry me. I would need to stop all that nagging. I could be a nag, but I'm only a nag because you didn't do what I say.
In the first place.
The first time. If it's natural to you, then yeah, she gonna be a little sweetheart. She a little self-centered though. I don't know if I want to marry her. Because I gotta cater to her. She could be my fiance.
I could be.
We could definitely have a wedding date because she'll make
a
beautiful bride.
You ready?
Oh my gosh!
You ready
my
for the
little brother just got
date?
married. I am so ready to have a wedding, but not a marriage. I just want to have a fun time.
You want a big wedding?
I never thought it would be big, but if I would plan it right and have a great time, like a nice little 100 guests,
a little 100 piece.
Make it super beautiful, and we're gonna do it the
have
whole
it in
week.
the city? Where would you have it?
The city for sure.
Come on, listen. We're gonna let's plan out this wedding. Okay, so you would have it where in the city?
Oh, we're gonna find one of them places that nobody don't ever be at. One of those beautiful places in the quarters that like nobody like. You be like, oh my god, I didn't know this was here.
Right.
You know, like a place like that. You know, we got so many places like that. Like definitely
Duck
just
off, little.
beautiful.
You ain't never seen it before.
Say, oh my god, it's like looking like Instagram, beautiful. Definitely my
flowers
sister's my bridesmaid, just beautiful. And then we're gonna drag it out. Here's the mother.
Now, what are your colors? What the colors gonna be?
And here is the sister brunch. And here is like just dragging it out. Dragging it out.
The people gonna be like, I'm so tired.
I'm so tired of this breast week of my life. I'm tired. But yeah, dragging it out. Yes.
I think if I ever get married, it's gotta be 20 people. It gotta be 25.
I love that.
It's just.
Hold up. You're not talking about the wedding party? You talking about?
I'm talking about
the invited people.
Yeah, I can't.
No way.
Yeah, so I love the 100 piece. 100 seems too small for you.
100 is great because I have friends and family, and also I've developed all these amazing relationships with all these, celebrity friends.
Yeah. Who's coming to the wedding?
And Erica Alexander gonna come. Hopefully Jill come. What?
She ain't having 100. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
It's probably gonna go to 150.
It's giving 300.
Oh,
I think it's giving 300.
If it's too big, now they're gonna be planning on my divorce. You know when it's too big, they be like, "Look at divorce." It would be great if he paid for it, and all I paid for was like my makeup.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Listen, but they be trying to charge for the makeup.
Ooh, for bridal makeup?
$350 and above. And that's in the hood.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, you can pay $700 for your face to get done.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's very crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
That's why I'm going to stick with my mascara and, a little lip gloss.
That's how you live?
Day to day, yeah.
But when it's an event?
Oh, when it's an event, I might have to
like
go on the YouTube tutorials.
But you'll never get it professionally done?
No, I definitely get it professionally done. Wait, do you get it professionally done daily?
No.
Oh, okay. So you've been watching the YouTube too?
I just know how to do my own.
Oh, okay.
Because I have sisters. My sisters were professional makeup artists.
So you have how many sisters, and where are you in the lineup?
I have 3 sisters. I have 3 older sisters. I'm the baby girl, and 1 little brother. It's 5 of us all together.
Wow, come on, 5. Number Grace.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could tell you like the Lord. Number Grace.
Grace.
Number Grace.
Grace. Well, I just think that, I feel like we keep talking about this wedding.
Like I'm about to really have it.
Well, it's happening. It must be unfolding. You're going to look back at the podcast and be like, dang, I was really talking about that wedding.
That's crazy.
All these things really happened.
Hey, at this point, I'll invite you.
Nah, listen. the people going. You already got 300.
I never said that. You said that. I'm at 100 to 150. Nobody want to pay for all the people to eat.
Right. Because it's definitely giving $100 a plate. Where are you talking
about?
Where you talking about eating? It's giving like 150.
The food has to be exquisite.
What are you having on the menu?
I didn't think that far now, but it gotta be great. And I want a chocolate cake, not a white cake.
Ooh, a chocolate cake. You don't want the almond cake? The wedding cake?
I don't like wedding cake.
I don't like wedding cake
either.
It's
nasty. Let's be honest about it.
It's nasty.
So a big old chocolate cake.
Something we agree on.
Oh, that would be great, huh? People like the little chocolate groom and bride.
But now they trying to do like the red velvet.
Nah, I would do that.
The red velvet.
I love it, and I don't care who don't like it.
Yeah.
I like red velvet cake. Who kills a kid?
Yeah, people either love it or don't.
I love red velvet cake.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like I'm from California, and I'm not Mexican, but I definitely California is Mexico.
I know that's all the food they eat too.
Very much so, and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
but I feel like if I got married, I'd definitely get married in LA, and it'd be like lowriders.
Ooh.
Just that's how we
wear your glasses.
My Lokes, absolutely.
You're not gonna wear contacts?
Oh, you mean these? Oh, I thought you meant Lokes, which is like very Mexican. Very.
No, I mean, like,
Chicana.
would you wear your contacts?
No, I'm just gonna. I don't have contacts, so I'm not gonna see. I'm gonna just take them off.
Get some contacts for your big.
I think about getting LASIK.
I'm scared of them playing with my eye like that.
Me too. That's why we're gonna pray on it
for each other.
Right. Okay, where are we going down the road? Okay, so we getting married. What else? Oh, it sounds like you're going back to church because you're gonna have some kids.
Whoa, I never said that.
I thought you said that.
When?
Earlier. You said if I have children, we're gonna have to change some things up. I'm gonna have to go back into the church.
It'll like so
I ain't gonna ask you because the church thing is political. I'm not gonna ask you whose church you gonna go to. But do you have an answer to that? But then other than that, I want to talk about what else is happening down the road. What's the next 5-10 years look like?
I hate when people ask me that. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, who knows? Like for real, right? Like for real, who knows? Life is such a big surprise. It be surprising you.
You like surprises?
I do. I just don't like the bad
What's
ones.
the last surprise you got?
Ooh, Lord, let's not talk about that. The biggest surprise? Oh my God.
Or the last one?
Ooh, Lord, the biggest. The last surprise.
She's sitting over there nervous. You better not say that.
Biggest surprise. I can't even think because life just be full of so many nice little surprises as well. I think probably my birthday. Birthday was great. We went to Puerto Rico. That was fun.
Oh, come on, PR.
That was fun. So that's probably like the last really big great surprise.
I love that.
Yeah, we go hard for the birthdays.
And what'd you do? What'd you do in Puerto Rico?
We just had fun, dressed up.
We all about the black and brown.
I had one of the biggest pork chops I ever had in my life. It was this big. It was this big, and we shared it. And it was so big that we could have took it home. It was so huge, and it was so tasty. Ooh. It was so good. You would have liked it.
What else? What were the sides?
Some beans. Okay. And it was good because it tastes like straight up New Orleans pork chops and red beans and rice.
I love that.
So that was rolling.
You was out there. You was giving us
the
two-piece, the bikini on the...
I was looking cute, for sure. I was looking cute every day, I didn't mean like a little friend out there. But I did get like beautiful roses sent to my room and stuff, so that was very nice.
Come on, friend. Yes,
nice.
Friend. Date.
Hey. That was cute. That was nice.
Okay, so beyond that, we back to the question you don't like. What else is
children
happening?
Like children? Maybe not 1,000% sure. I'm really all about my own little world.
Or maybe one, huh?
But then they're gonna need a friend, right? Don't they need a friend sometime?
You got cousins and stuff.
Everybody gets so old.
Godchildren, you got.
Everybody gets so old. I don't know. I don't know. It's something to really pray on. I would have to. This is what I would have to do to want a child. I have to meet somebody that's so amazing that I would think I need to create with you. I need to procreate with you because I love you and I want to see us together live on in a very special way. I think when you haven't met that particularly special like that, you be like, nah, ain't nobody's worth of doing my life for, because I love how everything is in this place. Like I have a right now my home has like 4 bedrooms and I don't want to give up not one
Yeah.
for nobody.
Yeah.
So
not even a guest that could stay
a
there.
guest is cool. I made a guest room for you. I made a guest room for you. but every other room is taken. I don't want to take out things in that room and create a child's room for it. At least just not right now.
Yeah. What do you think about so you have this amazing legacy in terms of your music, your artistry, your writing, your expression.
Like, who's gonna hold on your legacy?
Now, what about no? Do you think about descent? Some people think about descendants as your actual descendants, your actual lineage, and then there's also other people who are your descendants who don't have to necessarily come through you.
Right. That's how I think about it. Hopefully, honestly, if my family don't carry it along in some type of special way, it would have to be the city. You know what I'm saying? Look how the city honor Irma like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they long hair and everybody in Tucson, they really honor them. So I would hope that it would be in that particular way if I don't have children to keep it along. Yeah, but I don't really think about legacy, and I don't think about making history. You just be making it. The way even the city had me in the Garden of Legends. I'm like, what you talking about? Because I don't see it like that. I'm just doing. What else am I do? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just doing what I do, so I don't necessarily think of.
What you mean? What else you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna teach, working out. Like I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm singing. I'm writing my poems. I've been doing it for years. What else am I gonna do? So I don't be thinking like yes, and they're gonna honor me for this, and when I'm done, they're gonna say that this was the greatest. When I'm creating, I literally be thinking, oh, the fans gonna love this, or oh man, or when I'm really excited about something, I think, ooh, somebody about to get free. Somebody got to be free from this poem. Somebody, because I know that I'm creating language and creating poetry and songs for people sometimes that don't have the feelings, that don't know how to express it themselves, but have the feelings going on the same as I do. And I just know that I'm lucky enough that I actually have the language to do it. So I think, ooh, somebody about to get free from this.
What freed you?
I don't know.
You think you're free?
In a lot of ways, yeah. I still got to get there. Though. Probably got like a foot up in a little bear trap. I gotta figure out.
Well, come on, I'm about to grab you, sis.
Hold it. That's funny, but for the most part, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel the freedom of it for sure. They got little things here and there, but I think that comes along with just being an artistry and living in this particular day and age. Living up to certain expectations, but most of them are just expectations that live inside, not mostly other people's. You know.
I want to ask you something because it'll help move us into one of our next segments, which is we call it the rising ritual, and we think that people sometimes are just missing rituals like day to day. Like you wake up, you pray.
What my ritual is? You want to ask me what my ritual
Well, I want to ask you what your ritual is, and maybe specifically, what ritual would you share with people, right? Like, what's one thing that you do either? Yeah, I mean, you can think about it, but yeah, we believe that as people that there are things that are passed down from generation to generation, right?
Yeah.
Like when you get sick, when you get a cold, what do? Like kind of natural remedies, right? When you got a stank attitude, what should you do? It was like isolate yourself, go sit down in the corner, till you got a better attitude. That's what my parent would tell me, right? But so there are rituals that we need to learn, right? Everything from you asked me, oh, do you have an altar? I do, right? My mom passed away 2 years ago, and so there's a ancestral altar for her, right? But there are things that we do that we just need to relearn that help us cope with daily life. Yeah, and so I would love to hear. I mean, and you just had this big ritual series. How did it make you think about ritual?
I really don't have rituals like that for my own stuff, honestly. Like, of course, before every show, we're going to pray. Like, that's a thing. And also being very specific what we're praying for. We always do that. But as far as in my own life, I really just get up and, let the day do its thing. I mean, I'm always going to brush my teeth. I'm always going to wash my face. I'm always go up in my closet and look at the clothes to where I've cleaned it up, but not something that's very this is what I'm doing, to help me move along my day. I know on the planes, if I got a lot of time, I'll try to write. I like to do that when I'm on a plane because you stuck. You have no distractions on the plane. You just gotta sit there and you can hammer it out. You can hammer some work out on the plane.
So you don't fall asleep. You writing.
I fall asleep, yes, but that's mostly when it's like early in the morning. But if it's like a long flight in the daytime, like I'll find some time to write and listen to some music, some beats, and write on them.
What are you listening to right now?
Right now, particularly, nothing particularly. Nothing. Who? No Name album was really great. I was on that one for a moment, but right now, no, it's just songs. If I hear a song on TikTok that I like, I'll just add it to my playlist. Right now, honestly.
What do you listen to? I'm like, get it out.
Just listen.
Yeah.
I don't even know any names. Like, that's a sweet, that's a pretty melody. I'll just put it on.
So you just listening to older stuff. You wake up in the morning. What are you listening to?
Going checking all the messages that my friends have sent me
on Instagram
from our group chat. Like going check out all their memes and all they listen, trying to catch up on that. That's I hate that the first thing you do in the morning. That's a ritual. Touch that damn phone, which is horrible. I would like to break out of that ritual.
Right.
Wait a minute. You know, first thing, I try to at least be like, "Thank you, God."
Right. Literally, thank you,
let
God.
me at least say let me at least say thank you to the Father, and then go and like scroll. I hate it. I hate it. You know,
I know they got us in the chokehold.
That ain't the way. They really do. It is.
They got us in the chokehold.
They say that like it's a tool when you know the screwdriver ain't never calling for you to use it, but that phone will call for you to use it. It'll beep. It'll make a little sound.
That's why I just no vibrate, no sound.
Yeah, it'll call for you, and that's when it's not a tool no more. That's when you the tool is using you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's paying for your attention.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but honestly, to me, it sucks all the creativity out of us as well. I was my most creative. I think I'm still like literally burning off the juice of being young and reading so much. But I need to go back to that. You know, I know when it's going to be time to really settle down and make another album. I'm going to have to like really disconnect so that I could tone in inside. I don't even like to be in silence too long because it just is weird. Because, you know, I have to wake up and put on the album. Like, I wake up, if that's a ritual, I put on my Songwriter album on my vinyl player. I love that. To, like, just get the day started.
Vinyl just sounds so different, huh?
Especially when it's a good vinyl. Yeah. It feel like the people are in the room with you when it's, the old vinyls are the best. And they don't skip as much.
You collect vinyl? Do you collect vinyl?
I don't collect it. I'm just going to get what I like.
Okay.
You know, hey, I'm taking up more space.
Right. Then you got to build the whole next room.
Now you got to have a damn wall.
Right.
If I see an Earth, Wind, and Fire vinyl, I'm going to get it. You know, it's going to be like that.
Right. I saw that you love like Stevie, Donny Hathaway.
I do. That's the favorites.
Yeah.
I love People Bryson too. They don't be checking out people like for real. People cold. You know People Bryson? Oh, he did the Beauty and the Beast. Till as old as time. You know, that's People.
You like musicals?
Not that much. I like Into the Woods. People think that like really into certain things.
You like, but I ain't into that shit.
I'm not into that. Oh, Tank, do a play. Be on Broadway. You should act.
You should definitely act.
It's just
you don't feel it?
Not for real. Only I just play with Barbies really long, and I'm just naturally this particular way. But it's a lot of time on set. You gotta be in love to be in set.
Theater, like theater kids.
See, no,
like the thespians that was just like
I ain't even
in the hallway. You know,
Jesus
don't
Christ.
do that. Don't give you that.
The only person I wanted to notice me in the hallways was the man of my dreams. Like, where's my man at?
My man.
In the hallways, but never like the people. You know, in high school, if anything, you're trying to blend in instead of stand out. And I did a interesting job of doing both. I think so.
You think, what do people remember, like, Tank in high school?
Gucci Coochie.
Wait, break that down.
I did a poem once, and I was like, he was buying her all type of stuff. Burberry, Prada, Gucci, but all that stopped when she gave up the coochie. The whole auditorium went, That's the first time the whole school stood up for me. They went crazy, and I was in the hall. It was like, Gucci, yeah, the Gucci, girl. And they just kept saying it at one point, and I was like, yes, indeed. But not everybody gonna remember that. They didn't know I was singing in choir, you know, a choir nerd. And other than that, like, definitely not making too much noise. I didn't even like the girls that was making too much noise in the hallways.
I can't keep a note at all.
Oh, you can't sing
at all.
And that's how you know it's a gift.
I not like I tried out for musical theater,
But you couldn't sing. What you did that for?
Because I was in stage crew, so I was building the
Girl,
sets,
stay in stage
and I was
crew.
I was building the sets, and I was doing the lights and everything,
And you
right?
thought you could just
And
transition.
I was like, dang, that shit looks so much fun, like dancing and you know,
I bet
and
you was so
they was doing
uncoordinated.
Age of Aquarius, you know, so it was like. I was like, man, this is giving. I need to be there.
Was
and
you
I
good
tried
at
out.
it all?
No.
Bet you wasn't.
No, and
I
I went to the door to look for my name. My name was
Ooh,
not. On
I
that
can
piece of
imagine
paper.
you not being good at that.
Listen, my name was not on. And then
Oh my God.
one of the things that they made you do was just sing like "Row, row, row your boat," and then like sing in the like like harmony or harmonize or whatever. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's why you didn't get picked. You actually went to go look
Right?
for your
Can you
name.
help me with a note? Just
No.
help me. You can't do it.
No, it's like that's how you know that it's a gift. Like when my best friend be singing, I be like, oh, she always remind me that I have a gift because she sound like an old woman, and then she always remind me. I'm like, oh, I got a gift, all right, because you don't in this particular region.
And how'd you find your
don't
gift?
mean
Oh,
that
through
your
your
gift
grandpa's
not the
church.
other thing. Don't be looking at me like it's not. It don't mean that you ain't got a gift. It's just that this not your gift.
How should people look for their gift?
How do they look at it? How do they
Yeah,
look for it?
how should they try and find their gift?
I feel honestly, I'm sorry for the people that don't know it straight off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists are very lucky that they get to know it early on and get to try to pursue it the rest of their life. All I can tell you is that that you just got to be in search of it. Either you'll search for it or they'll find you, and you should already know that it is already inside of you. And that you just have to pray for that the purpose is revealed because definitely nobody was born to pay bills and die. I believe that everybody's pretty extraordinary. There's so many things that had to happen just for us to be born. Everything really had to be perfect. So you're definitely not here by mistake. So just keep searching for that, and it's already inside, just look a little deeper. I'm really lucky to already be like it's in front of my face.
Just like you said, every person has a purpose. I also believe that every city has a purpose. Mm-hmm. What do you believe is the purpose of New Orleans?
Dang, they have so many purposes. See, you don't see the speciality of it for real, but I go.
No, I do. Get into it. Yeah.
Number one, it's one of the oldest cities in the United States, so it has so much of its architecture that just was preserved. That when you go to Italy, when you go to Paris, when you go to Spain, you can see that they were here. You can see their influence in the windows, in the doors, in the spears that the Africans made. That's in the carvings of the blacksmith of the gates. Mm-hmm. You just know that everybody was here. It's so special in that way, and it feels like Haiti. It feels like Cuba's light-skinned cousin. It's kind of crazy that you just feel how the freedom of it. And no place is like you go all over the world. You be like, dang, no place is really like it. And the fact that we have festivals, like we're the land of festivals. We have a festival for everything. Strawberry, fried chicken, oyster, crawfish, anything, any reason we gonna get together and make some music and dance. I love that. I love that Congo Square was one of the places that, that the enslaved people was actually able to feel free, feel like themselves. Is special. It just is.
Yeah.
It just
I definitely
is.
believe that the purpose of the city, not just for you to be
for
the
yourself.
country, I think it's a freedom. It's a place where freedom will reign and happen, and like if it happens here, it just like the dominoes drop. Yeah, it's a portal.
It's a port, definitely for. I remember they used to have a commercial that say used to zip out your little work clothes and say, "Come to New Orleans, you're yourself here." And it got that, especially for people from out of town. They could be more themselves than even the people from in town. Here, honestly.
Yeah.
They just need to get that education up, politics. You know what I'm saying, and the locals to have just not only more knowledge of what's going on, but to actually get that fire underneath them to act on it. Yeah. And then it really can become this special, magical place, not only for fun, but for future.
I love it. Education is one of the issues that we work on and that, we have run campaigns on. What's your vision? What do you think when you say we need to work on the education? What does that look like?
Well, we definitely have the arts more in the schools, It's just such an avenue, working more on math and science and Just to me, I would love a school that focuses on adulting and not just on the stuff that we don't even be talking about in school no more. Let's learn how to invest, how to balance a checkbook, what credit is. Like let's call it bit life school, like for the whole city, and it will be kind of crazy because what we're going to do is create a new wave of true entrepreneurs and people that want the best, because it sounds corny to say the children are the future, but they really are. You not the future no more. The children really are. So to truly invest in them, it can only go up. Emotional intelligence classes, problem solving, just things that we are really dealing with in life, social skills that we're not dealing with. We don't care about social studies. Yeah. We don't be talking about things that we spend hours in class learning. How about real life adulting
conflict resolution
that we really need instead of getting your gun every second? We need stuff that's really gonna help us with life, and I don't know why nobody ain't got that yet. We need to really create like little prosperous little beings.
Yeah.
They want us to be in turmoil. Like, why not?
Well, you just laid out the vision. There it is.
I know, life school, huh?
Listen, there it is. We are so grateful for you.
Thank you. Me too. I want some more coffee, man.
You drinking coffee?
I don't even normally drink coffee, but yeah. Let's get it.
I love it. What's your favorite coffee shop?
I don't be drinking coffee like that.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Tank. So grateful for you.
Thank you. You too.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us, season 3 of the Black and Brown Get Down podcast. You are joining us on the roof, and not on the set. I don't know. I just feel like there were so many standout moments of the season. Some of my favorites. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say favorites. I'm supposed to say standout. But yeah, things that I really remember. I mean, for sure, y'all are gonna go, or y'all just listen to Tank, so that one goes crazy. But I love the conversation with Levon, thinking about like how pleasure is connected to spirituality. That one I feel like is still a day-to-day thing for me. I loved the conversation with Giovanni, thinking about like how his hard work and just being like how he really came into the entertainment industry and being a tour manager for so many artists like Barbra Streisand, Lil Wayne, Playboi Carti, a whole bunch of people. Anyway, y'all should definitely go back and listen to that one, especially if you want to get into the entertainment scene. Same with Greg and his story of how he really came into being the household name of like parties here in the city. I loved the story with my brother and my play cousin Adrian. Like beautiful, really deep migration story that took him and his family to, I think, Nicaragua, Mexico, Canada. Anyways, y'all need to listen to that one to really, being a entrepreneur and a restaurant owner, a restaurateur, I believe it's called, and being on Bon Appetit and all of these amazing, getting this amazing recognition for his work and his restaurant's work. We just had such a great season. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Please expect us to come back season 4 even better. And shout out to Intrinsic for our beautiful set. And let's see. Oh, Antwiggity, I loved his conversation on like how he really started with photography and design, and how he was then like, oh, okay, wait, yeah, that's probably not primarily what I want to do, but how that really influences his work as a sort of music and groove master, and how spirit is also a part of that work. And all of my love to St. Amethyst and Wino Willie for our theme song, which I love, and I think it just beautifully marries the Black and Brown Get Down as a concept, but on an audio, sonic
experience. What else? And my sister Fresh, who, you know, really made some of my wildest dreams come true with Black and Brown Get Down, and just being a beautiful translator of like creating these events and visual artists, to caring for her elderly parent, to you know, getting another degree in mortuary science, I believe it's called. Don't quote me, but just rich experiences and lessons that you're gonna get on this podcast season 3. And so thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened to one of the episodes, go back and listen. It's gonna be great. We will be back shortly. I can't tell you when, but I'm sure the caption will tell you when we will be back with season 4. We love you, and we thank you so much for being on this journey with us. Thank you.